Hi guys, welcome to this video where I'll be rounding off my football series journey. And today I'll be talking about what football gave me as a player, and this is going to be during my whole career to the end. And I'll be also trying to tell you information that will inspire you on your journey if you're playing football or any other sports that you're playing at a high level. And the reason why I want to make this video today is basically to round off this series on a more positive note and show why, even though things didn't work out, I still don't regret playing football and dedicating that time to football. And also, especially after being disappointed from football, I thought that, football had taken way more from me than it had given me. So yeah, I'll be sharing all that information today, so hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so to kick things off, in the first part of the video, I'll be sharing what I got from playing football, the benefits of playing football during my whole career, and playing football at a high level. And if you're playing sport yourself, you can probably relate, whether that's football or any other sports. And then the second part of the video, I'll be giving advice to other young players as well that are thinking about playing sport like in the long term, and choosing that as a career, especially football. Especially, you might be at a stage where you're deciding to either do football for a long term if you get offered a scholarship, or if you're thinking about joining an academy. So I can give you some tips on that as well. So to kick things off again, the benefits I got from playing football at a high level, firstly, was when I played academy football, I was able to be in around amazing facilities. For example, at Cambridge United, we got to train at a nice training ground, and we're quite lucky because the first team players were also training there as well. So it was quite cool that we got to see them on the days when they were there and we were training together. And also, because at Cambridge, the first team players didn't get separated from us, which is quite cool, because at other clubs, especially the Prem clubs, I feel that you could be at the same training ground, but the first team players have their own separate, complete area, so which can make it hard to even see them, I'm guessing. So it was quite nice that we were all together, the academy boys and the first team players, so that was quite cool. And also, as you got to train or have matches, you got to these really nice training grounds. I think one of the best training grounds I've been to was Tottenham training ground, Chelsea training ground. You could just see the amount of money they have or they spend on these amazing training grounds. So that was quite cool. And I said, even during school, I used to get day release, which was quite cool. So I would miss one day of school to go and train and play football. And then just being in an environment where you're able to just focus on football and train and really enjoy football, basically. So that's the benefit I guess I would say about playing football. The second benefit I would say about that I got from playing football was being able to travel. For example, in the summer, basically as you prep for your season, sometimes would have tournaments abroad. For example, I went to Germany, Switzerland, I think 2 other countries, even Sweden as well, where you literally go out and fly as a team. You spend about, I think, a week or 2, roughly, I think just a week, and you go play football out there. So that was really cool. And obviously afterwards I went to play in Croatia for a whole year. So if you like traveling, definitely playing sport at a high level can definitely help you to do that, and which is pretty cool, because I don't think if I played football, I wouldn't have got the chance to travel, and a lot of the times they would pay for everything that you need. So definitely, if you want to travel and enjoy going to visit different places, football can definitely do that, and I imagine other sports as well can definitely do that. And the third benefit I got from playing football, looking back at it now, will be probably to do with my health and fitness, because even now when I look at it, now, even though I'm not playing football anymore, I still enjoy going outside, going for runs, and you know, even when I'm doing my running stuff, like it's not hard to get into that routine of running every day, because like when I was playing academy, I already did that anyway, so I'm just used to being outside. As for example, someone that has never done sport, like weren't doing sport when they were younger, and for them to try and do it now, sometimes it can be a bit hard. It can be a bit harder to get into the whole running routine and stuff like that. But for me, yeah, I've actually noticed that like I still enjoy running outside, and I think that is because, for example, even at academy, we had a training schedule. Obviously it was the same, so even now when I do my runs, I kind of follow that, and because I've known my body, how I train, and so yeah, definitely health and fitness wise, I've definitely benefited from that. And yeah, now moving on to part 2 of the video, I'll give two tips or advice to other young players that are on their journeys or that are thinking about taking sport or football like as a career for the long term. And the first piece of advice, yeah, I think I'll give to any other young players would be probably to understand that like everyone's journey is different, and you know that, yeah, when you know that, you can understand that, you know, you don't have to like compare yourself to other players, because you know some players they get that contract early, or yeah, they might be doing well, and you know you might be in a position where you think you're struggling. So yeah, basically understanding that I think can help you to understand that like this whole like playing football, it's a whole journey. Like it doesn't just happen once. So yeah, expect yourself to, you know, sometimes win, sometimes lose at different times, but yeah, to know that, you know, everyone's journey it's not the same. Not everyone gets a pro at 18. Some people get it later. So I think that can help you to keep going, and to know that, you know, don't get disheartened if like, you know, you don't get a pro when you're like straight 18 or 17, that, you know, it can take longer. So yeah, I think that's, if you keep that on your mind, that will help you to go and yeah, to pursue football for the long term. And the second piece of advice I would give is to players that have played football and, you know, might have ended up getting released at 18. I want to let them know that, you know, if you do get released at 18, like your journey is definitely not over, because some people get released at 18 and then they go to a different club, and then yeah, they shoot up and do well. Even for me, after I got released, I got to travel to play in a different country. So yeah, and your life is definitely not over if you get released at 18. When you're looking back at it now, you actually realize that you're still young at 18. There's still more to life. There's still there's still time for you to make it in football. And even now, there's some Prem players, obviously like Jamie Vardy or other players that have made it even later at later stages. So yeah, definitely I want the younger generation to know that yeah, if you don't make it 18, it's not the end of the world. You can still try out to new teams. You can still make it. So even if it means going down a level and going back up again, and yeah, there's still a lot more life to live, and yeah, to enjoy as well. So yeah, that would be the two pieces of advice I'll give to anyone else that are on their journey. But yeah, that was a quick short video of my football talking journey videos. So yeah, that will round it off. But yeah, if anyone else has any questions or want any advice on their journey, on their footballing journey, then yeah, let me know, put it in the comments, or you can find me on Instagram, whatever, and yeah, we can talk. But I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll catch you guys soon.